Kia ora from New Zealand, everyone. I'm Donnalouise and welcome to my YouTube channel for the love of puzzles. For some silly reason, I always think I've charged my wireless microphones and then I go to want to record and use them and they're never charged. And this has happened like multiple times. So I am tethered to the camera. So apologies if you see the microphone cable swinging and I probably just touching it has made like extra noise. I do apologize for that. But yeah, no, those microphones are great, but for some reason, I don't know if I don't turn them off properly or what it is, but half the time when I go to use them, they're completely flat and I know I've plugged them in to charge them. Long story short, I'm tethered to the camera. But in today's video, I thought it would be fun to just kind of do just fun puzzle games. Because I got all these like smaller piece count jigsaw puzzles and micro jigsaw puzzles when I was in Australia. So I have the set of the 3 Ravensburger puzzle moment jigsaw puzzles. And you've seen all these in a puzzle haul that I did. Then I have the 4 micro jigsaw puzzles from Magnolia. These are also 99 pieces, but tiny, tiny pieces. And I have the 40-piece wooden jigsaw puzzle from Mr. Bob Puzzles. And I just thought, let's have some fun here. So in this video, you're going to see me speed run in a relay style, the 3 Ravensburger puzzles. Now, I did them in order that I thought would be fastest to slowest. So I did the Cuba one first, because I thought that would be the easiest one. Then the Lama, and finally the tropical. And then what I did with the micro Magnolia jigsaw puzzles. I know, people are either going to be shocked or proud or like stunned. I mixed all 4 of those jigsaw puzzles together. I know, Donnalouise finally mixed jigsaw puzzles. I know. Well, the reason why I did it, one, the images are all very different, all very busy, and even if it was a repeat cut, I don't think I'd end up like mixing up pieces between one puzzle and the other. So I didn't think that would be a problem. And so I mixed them all together, but I didn't see the point of mixing them all together to then just sort and build each one. So I mixed them all together and I had to try to build like as I sorted. So like pick in place. And I had to not really shuffle in the pieces. I just grabbed the next piece, and tried to figure out where it went, like in which puzzle and approximately where. And if I knew, especially with this one's called The Tail of a Tree. I knew pieces went in the sky, but I didn't know exactly where yet. So I was able to sort those pieces kind of off to the side. So I tried to build as much of these images at the same time as possible. And I timed myself, but I wasn't really trying to speed run through them because I really wanted to enjoy the image. And then I had like a few unknown pieces that I eventually found homes for, and then a few kind of sorted pieces. But overall, I tried to build all 4 images as much as possible as I went. And then with this wooden one, I thought this would be a good one to do not upside down, but what do you call it? Like upside down means the image is upside down, but when you do the back of the jigsaw puzzle. So I flipped all the pieces so I saw only the back of the jigsaw puzzle. And the reason why I thought it would be good on a wooden jigsaw puzzle is because there's such intricate like detail in the pieces. I really had to focus on the piece shapes for that. And you'll understand what I mean by the back of the jigsaw puzzle once you watch the video. And you know what was so much fun? Because I rely so much on the image, as we know, and I couldn't. There was no image. I had to focus on the back of the pieces and the shapes of the pieces. And I really enjoyed it. So I just had so much fun playing with these jigsaw puzzles. So let's watch all the time lapses. And during the voiceover, I'll kind of explain to you what I'm doing in my thought process and a little bit more detail about the jigsaw puzzles. Just so you know, in all my video descriptions down below, there'll be the name of the puzzle, the artist, the piece count, and I really enjoyed these jigsaw puzzles. So if I do find them, I'll add them to my Amazon.com and my Amazon.co.uk storefronts. There'll be links to those in the bottom description as well. So here's the time lapses. Enjoy! So these puzzles were interesting because my hubby Kelly tried to do them before I tried to do them, and he's a novice speed puzzler, and so he started with this one, the Cuba one with the car, and he got very confused because the image on the box is nowhere near as big as the image on the puzzle itself. So there's those whole red pieces at the top and the green on the side, and he was like, where are those pieces? Where do they go? So yes, one thing to note, at least with these 3 puzzle moments, the image is quite a bit larger on the jigsaw puzzle itself, which adds to a difficulty, but some fun, I will admit. So do you see now that I've pushed that jigsaw puzzle right close to the box, and you can see like past that white line, all that does not appear. I found the llama one trickier because the llamas have a lot more detail, and there's a whole llama missing from the box. And that tropical one, well, first of all, the box is small, so the detail is small and hard to see. And I didn't even realize that it's portrait mode. So these 2 are landscape and that one's portrait. So basically, having already done these all once before, I was familiar with the image, and I told myself, try not to grab the boxes, just leave the boxes there, just do as best as you can from memory. And I felt I did quite well with Cuba, the car. The llamas still were, I don't know why I find it so tricky. Maybe it's the hair on the llamas perhaps, but this tropical one is like a mirror image. It repeats from, like I'm doing the center line. Do you see how that kind of feels like a center line down the middle? And then the image is a mirror of itself from one side to the other. So it's very repetitive. Oh my goodness, I did struggle. I took quite a bit of time. So I was pleased overall with my time, and I definitely did them fastest to slowest. So the Cuba one you'll see at the end, what was it, nearly 6 minutes, 5 minutes and some odd seconds. I think the llamas were just over 9 minutes, and then this one was over 16 minutes for a 100-piece puzzle. So for me, I feel that the image plays a huge, huge factor. And I need a box top or a lid or something, a poster, so I can refer to it. Because when I can't and I'm not familiar with it, oh, it's tricky. But overall, I was pleased with how well I did all 3 jigsaw puzzles in just over 30 minutes. I would have loved to have been able to get it under 30 minutes, but that tropical one, oh goodness, yeah, it's tricky. So yeah, there are my different times for all 3 of these puzzles. The quality is wonderful, standard, beautiful Ravensburger quality pieces. These would be lots of fun to redo and use for puzzle chess and other things. So then I grabbed these 4 cute micro Magnolia jigsaw puzzles. Let me just say, yes, these are teeny tiny pieces, but the quality is amazing. These feel so nice and sturdy for such small micro pieces that I cannot wait to do a standard size Magnolia jigsaw puzzles. I must get my hands on them. So I mixed all the pieces together quite well, but I didn't want to then just separate all the pieces back into 4 piles. I thought that would not be a fun challenge for me, just mixing to then sort, which is probably a reason why I don't mix bigger jigsaw puzzles if I just have to sort. So I decided this would be a lot of fun to try to build as I sort. I am going to grab just the next piece from the pile and try to place it exactly where it goes in each of the 4 jigsaw puzzles and see how well I can build each one of these. And I was so pleased. I had so much fun. I had the odd piece. I wasn't even sure which puzzle it went in, maybe 1 or 2. And the tree, the tail of a tree jigsaw puzzle, that was the one with the sky that I had to make a little pile off to the side and wait till I had more pieces in place before I could fully finish that jigsaw puzzle. But overall, this was so much fun. And I thought, oh, I wish I could, do it maybe within 40 minutes, like 10 minutes per puzzle. But there is the complexity of having mixed all the pieces together. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't like really speed running it. I know it's faster sped up here, but I wasn't trying to speed run it. I was really enjoying it, and I loved looking at every piece, loved the quality, loved the colors, loved the detail. Nothing was lost on these micro puzzles. So I'm just excited to do a regular size Magnolia puzzle. I think I would really, really enjoy them. I believe the company is from Turkey. I think so. Hopefully I've got that correct. But now you can see, oh, they're coming together so nicely. It was just so much fun. And to mix these 4 puzzles, I knew that I wouldn't accidentally put one piece in the wrong puzzle and have like false fits, because I'm sure it's probably the same piece cut. But look at that. How much fun was that? And look how colorful and bright these jigsaw puzzles are. I realized during the time lapse, it doesn't come across as nice on camera, but these are bold, bright, beautiful colors. I loved every single one. I think the mermaid was maybe a bit tricky. The sky on that tree one. The bakery and the houses were definitely the easier of the four to do. But overall, I finished in under an hour, so I'm pleased with that time. And I just had lots of fun. And I think if I redid it again and actually tried to speed run, I could go a lot faster. Now, this wooden jigsaw puzzle, I thought this would be great to do like the back side up. So looking at the back side of the pieces, because I really wanted to focus on piece shapes and not the image whatsoever. And I've come to realize with wooden puzzles, if they have those whimsy pieces, because they're so wonky donkey cut, try to find the pieces that go around them. So I did that quite a bit and I got a bit stuck. So then I went and I said, okay, let's try to work on the border. So I found some pieces that connected to all the whimsies. There was a teddy bear, I think a leaf, a cutout of the Australia, like a teapot, a tea kettle. I think there was maybe another one or two. But it was so cute. And then I did the inside and I'm pretty proud of myself. Under 10 minutes. Look how cute this is. Oh yeah, there was a bird's head right there. Lots of fun. And it was fun to do like the back side up. In under 10 minutes, I was really pleased with that because wooden puzzles are tricky for me, especially just looking at the shapes. I had so much fun playing with these jigsaw puzzles. And I love that jigsaw puzzles are more than just photographs with standard two-prong pieces that we assemble. Crazy illustrations, solid colors, wild variety of piece cuts and shapes, 3D puzzles. And now we've moved into speed puzzling or doing sprints with the smaller piece count puzzles, and like the relay that I did, that was so much fun. Mixing puzzles together, although I'm not the biggest fan of that, I did enjoy it for these 4 micro puzzles. I think there's a time and a place to mix puzzles and it worked well with these 4. I absolutely love those Magnolia puzzles. If this is any indication of their quality for their 500 or 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzles, I need to get my hands on a standard size Magnolia puzzle to do. I know I will love it. Puzzling an image upside down, puzzling without using the image, or doing it back to front. Puzzle chess, that's only been like the last year or so, year and a half that people have gotten into puzzle chess. I did a video on puzzle chess. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Recently, I found a new maybe rule for puzzle chess. So I guess when you're playing actual chess, the hand that you use to move your piece is the hand you must use to tap your clock. So we could apply that to puzzle chess, meaning that if I'm using this hand to put my puzzle pieces in, I can't have this hand at the ready to tap my clock really quick. So if I use this hand to place the piece, this is the hand I should tap my clock, kind of thing. But yeah, there's just so much fun you can do with jigsaw puzzles nowadays. And I love it. And I just love doing something different. I was like, I have all these smaller piece cut jigsaw puzzles. What could I do? What could be a fun, quick video for you all to enjoy? What did you think? I called it. I knew which image would be easier to harder. But it was so interesting how that tropical one took me nearly just over 3 times longer, I think, than the first one. So yeah, for me, the picture definitely plays a huge factor. I love them all though. I loved it. It was so much fun. And on my table here, you're probably wondering, does she have more puzzles on the table? I do. I'm also working on a puzzle haul, and I get some puzzles that I don't plan on doing a full video on, so I just kind of leisurely puzzle them in the evening. I'm still using that Sunix board. That Sunix puzzle board has come in so handy. So I've been doing these on the Sunix board, and then I've just been sliding them off. And so you'll see these other jigsaw puzzles in a puzzle haul. But yeah, I'm really content and happy right now because puzzles really affect me emotionally. It's kind of really funny. I never thought I'd say that. But when I love a jigsaw puzzle and I'm really enjoying it, it makes me so happy. But if the jigsaw puzzle is doing my head in, it can make me quite miserable. And that's when I know I need to step back and stop. And so jigsaw puzzles are meant to, be fun and have fun. And sure, I do enjoy challenging myself as long as I feel the challenge is eventually achievable. And so I was kind of, shocked that I was willing to mix these 4 puzzles. But like I said, the reason why I did it, I did not think there would be the potential of mixing up the pieces between the images. So I wouldn't end up with a lot of false fits, because that would have frustrated me. But what do you think? Do you do other things with your jigsaw puzzles? Do you just assemble them? Or do you do speed runs? Do you do puzzle chess? Do you do them without looking at the image? Do you turn them upside down? Have you done a jigsaw puzzle from the back? I think maybe I should try it on one of these 100-piece puzzles. I wouldn't do much bigger than that, because it would be a lot of just repetitive trying pieces over and over. But puzzle chess, what type of puzzle games do you enjoy doing? Leave your comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. For the love of puzzles, I hope you enjoy my videos. Please consider subscribing, and until next time, ciao! Look, these, so amazing. Look. Magnolia, look at that. One hand, woo! Amazing quality, amazing.